YouTube, what the crap's going on? Heir of Carthage back in Total War Rome 2 on the Carthage DEI campaign. We left off last time sieging Nemeta. This army's taken a little bit of damage here. Looks like we can auto-resolve out this battle here with relative safety. Well, I say that, apparently not. Let's go ahead and fight this battle then and give these guys the crushing they deserve. I'm gonna go ahead and assault. This will help me get rid of the Atrabartes. I hate the fact that I'm going to take a bunch of losses to towers here, but I mean, my army should crush theirs pretty decisively. They have a big garrison army, but their garrison units probably won't stand up real well. Scutari is going to be good. My Carthaginian infantry is going to be very good here. The Gallic ones, I don't know if I trust them after that other battle we had. They were pretty weak sauce. Let's see. Start the deployment. Yeah, I'll let the Gauls do the battering ram, because I don't really care if they take a beating. And they're going to be some of the first on the ladders too. I'll let them hold the ladders, because they can take some hits, trying to help me get through the gates, basically. And it'd probably be good for us to try and hit several... Well... You know, if we go here, it puts us closest to the victory point with the fewest towers that are in our way. So I actually feel like this will be the best place to attack. It bunches us up a little bit. Oh well. Let's bring all these units back here. So let's get all units carrying ladders. And we got the ram. More ladders. Look at the deployment zone there, a little bit wacky. Balearic slingers, sweet. Definitely keep those guys. Carthaginian noble cav, very heavy shot cavalry, that's awesome. I do need to remember that they are shot cavalry and not melee cav. I'd like to have a little more cavalry in this army, to be honest. The Libyan cav's a little bit weak. Though my general is good, solid. Melee cav. Mercenary Gallic Sword Band. Yeah, I don't know if I trust those guys too much. We'll see. Let's go ahead and start the battle. And I'm going to start attacking the walls.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
I'm going to try and bust the gate down. Try and bust everything down pretty much. Work up real slow. Balearic slingers. My Scutari up here as well. So let's see what they got on the walls. They local slingers, garrison warriors. Biggest problem is that you guys can pretty easily get attacked in the back in this kind of combat, and that can get you routed pretty quickly. So I'm gonna have to be good about maybe potentially even get my general up to help out pretty quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward some.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Alright, let's see. All my units still moving up to the wall. Whoa, 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 whoa. They have some reinforcing troops coming in behind me. That are in Belgae warriors. Looks like the Mighty Horse is going to take off. I'll see if I can scare it off with the cavalry. But yeah, that Mighty Horse killed a ton of my Scutari because I wasn't paying attention. Didn't realize they were going to have the reinforcements there. Look at these cell swords. Already routed, trying to batter down the gates. Pathetic. Alright, let's bring my general over here to support those guys. I got shot cavalry here. Let's keep it handy. Same thing with the elephants. And we'll turn these guys around. Keep a few infantry to deal with these reinforcing units. There's another Mighty Horse coming in. I should be able to crush it with the elephants. My elephants, though, are not turning around properly. They had a weird charge order, but they're still going to crush the mighty horse. My elephants went berserk, but it's okay. I'm going to get over here to support these troops. I imagine those Gallic swords are going to rout like their wussy brethren did momentarily.
Our general is under attack.
Just going to start attacking. I'm going to try and inspire the men up here. I'm going to go ahead and battle rhythm my guys up here, and I'll try and scare some of the enemy units nearby. I'm going to bring my general up nice and close to try and avoid fire. So my Libyan infantry ought to be well supported. My Gallic sellswords are in the process of routing. Let's see what else is back here. Where's my elephants? Whoa, get away from that. Get away from that. I just lost a bunch of elephants. Get away. Yeah, I just lost a whole bunch of elephants to that veteran warrior. But my guys are pushing through the capture of the wall here, which is good. I need to focus over here and take out these veteran warriors. Let's see how good shock cavalry is on this. I haven't really used any yet. Let's get a peek at the shock cavalry in action. It is charging uphill. So I'm gonna get a pretty decent charge there. Let's go ahead and pull out. Let's see what kind of losses we take pulling out. Quite a lot, actually. Wow, that was actually not good at all. Maybe if I hit this unit effectively with both at once. Looks like my guys just having a hard time extricating themselves from that fight. So here comes a charge from both directions into the veteran warriors. They got into a shield wall, so that might be... Yeah, it's increasing their defense, dropping their movement and attack. Now they're going to get attacked in the rear by a shock cavalry, so that ought to rout them. We've captured the towers. Let's start pushing forward here. I'm just sitting here getting shot. What's back here? Spear band. Let's just push forward. Let's see. Some of my Carthaginian infantry did not attack where I wanted them to attack, but whatever. Second wind. All these local slingers are getting caught now, which is good for me. There's some more local slingers back there firing, though. It's going to take its toll on my morale. I can't get any cavalry into the city, though, until I capture the gate, so that's going to have to be my biggest goal here. So we managed to get rid of the reinforcing troops, losing more Gallic infantry. I'm surprised they lasted that long, honestly. And this Carthaginian infantry is struggling up against a veteran warrior who's in a shield wall. We're going to need to get assistance over to him as quickly as we can. See if I can get out and around. The sooner we can capture this, the better. There's a lot of warriors still left in the city. Let's go ahead and get these guys up here, keep my elephants safe. I'm just going to actually pull the elephants off over here into the forest. We have got to rout these guys out. And I'm going to bring this Carthaginian infantry over here, push these guys back. I'm going to push these skirmishers and try and get a rear charge over here. We are routing all the troops that are guarding the gatehouse. Once those naked skirmishers are gone, we control the gatehouse, which means I can get my cavalry in and start going after some of these slingers that are shooting at me. Okay, and their skirmishers went ahead and blocked my charge over here, which kind of sucks because I need to get to those guys. So hopefully I can beat down their skirmishers relatively quick. And these naked skirmishers are holding on way longer than I would like. I'm going to go ahead and charge that spear band. Yeah, just waiting to capture right now, which is the frustrating part. We can run down some of these routing units. At least I should be able to. It's not letting me. Some other guys are coming back from routing. What? Broken. Okay, yeah, one of their guys just came back from routing here too. I can't attack it though because some of their guys are still on the walls or something. I'm gonna send this cavalry over here to do some chasing, but yeah, there's some weird pathfinding crap going on here that's not allowing me to attack these guys. Now I'm kind of getting attacked in the flank. Those skirmishers are still holding out. I don't even know how this is possible. It's absolutely ridiculous. Might cost me the battle here too. Get out there against those Gallic tribesmen. I think we're finally starting to see some breakage of the skirmishers at the gates. And then those guys just came in right behind me because I couldn't attack them with my cavalry. What a bunch of crap. Now my guys are going to get routed because they're going to be attacked in the rear. Let's bring my general over, see if we can support that. That ticks me off. Chase him up the ladder then. I can't attack any of them. That's a load of horse crap. Get him. Okay, I think we've chased off those units. And I still can't capture the gatehouse. Finally starting to capture the gatehouse. This unit, though, is starting to rout. Get in here and help out. Okay, got my general over here. Hopefully we can stabilize that fight. We're capturing the gatehouse, finally. And we are pushing units back. I'm taking skirmish fire from all over the place, though. Really need to get cavalry up in here to help get rid of some skirmishers. And we need to push this capture point in the center. A lot of garrison warriors still there, and my guys are taking a bit of a beating. But if I can get my Balearic slingers and cavalry in, that's going to be a huge boost. Get my Scutari up the ladders. That should help out against the veteran warriors over here who have put up a pretty spectacular fight. I can actually rear charge them now, too. Yes, we have, and it's about dang time. Get my slingers up here. Get my cavalry in here as well. Okay, we're going to get a rear charge finally on these veteran warriors. So they should start to break up, but I mean, that Carthaginian infantry is getting the business. More tribesmen pouring in. Slingers just going to town on me. But let's see, where's my Libyan cav? They're relatively quick. Let's get them up through here and go get rid of some of these enemy skirmishers. Never mind, South Iberian cav, not Libyans. Get away. Their spears are trying to hunt down my cav here. Having trouble with the pathfinding. Looks like we got in there though. Yeah, sorry I haven't gotten a lot of close-ups. I'm trying to micro this to the best of my ability. This fight's turning out a little bit tougher than I expected, which is fine. That's fun. I'm gonna get rid of these freaking slingers. They've been driving me crazy. Back here pitching stones at me non-stop. Okay. All of my infantry are now free of their fights. They can line up here. And let's bring our slingers up to do some work. South Iberian cav has gotten rid of those slingers. That's good. Let's just get away from that tower that's up there now. What do we have incoming here? Some garrison warriors that were thinking about charging me here. What else we got back here? Mighty horse. More garrison warriors. So I mean, we've beaten the bulk of the Gallic defenders at this point. They do have some garrison warriors inbound, but all my infantry are regrouping. My slingers I'm going to have to pull back, because there's about to be another infantry fight here. I think that the garrison warriors were trying to get my slingers. Push up a little bit. There's fire arrows coming in from the towers, which is going to help me too. I don't think the garrison warriors are going to last too long in this fight. Let's get up on this flank. Got my general up here as well. Spire only got one unit there. Kind of felt like that should have tagged more men. A little bit frustrating. Let's actually leave this unit here just so they can't get outflanked. Do the same thing, kind of keep them from reinforcing their guys who are now outflanked. So their garrison warriors should be pretty well getting crapped on here. More local swordsmen. Okay, let's get a close-up of the fight. My Carthaginian Reform Infantry looking very Roman here. Duking it out. And turning the battle in my favor, apparently. Here's my guys here throwing javelins. Not Pila. That would be about the only thing that would make them more Roman at the moment. But they're looking quite Roman, and their nice chainmail with their scutum shield. Let's go ahead and get my Carthaginian infantry into combat here against the garrison spearmen. So yeah, their units are breaking up pretty badly here. As soon as this guy breaks, which I keep thinking it will, and it just doesn't. Okay, there, I got another flank charge on it, so hopefully that'll be the end of these guys. Alright, these guys are kind of just holding up my flank for the moment. Got some more garrison warriors heading my way. There's a mighty horse over here too. Not many units left defending, and they're going to all start taking pretty big morale losses just due to numbers being against them. Alright, we can now push forward. My Balearic Slingers haven't really had a good angle the whole battle to do much of anything, which is unfortunate because they're a great unit. There we go. So, important siege. Definitely took some losses, but not as bad as what the auto-resolve was making it seem like I would. My Carthaginian infantry clearly quite superior to anything that they were running into, though you can see here that, I mean, this is darn ridiculous here. 200 kills. Those naked skirmishers, those guys are crazy. Probably killed all these crappy Gallic swords. I'm gonna get rid of those guys, they're awful. Seem to only be good for shock troops, which isn't gonna do me any good when sieging. Love that barbarian victory music going on in the background, very nice. Okay, here we go. Finally killing these guys. They gave me some trouble for far too long. So taking them out is quite satisfying. And honestly, I think I'm going to sack their settlement for their rebellious attitude here. And then I'm going to take it. There we go. Lost my last Gallic sword band, who cares, because I'm going to replace them. So we destroyed their faction, sacked their city, quite nice. I do have to repair it, which is going to end up costing me a ton of money, but that was almost just more for my own sake at that point. I'm going to tear the rest of this junk down. There we go. So sacked their trash, took it over. Let's go take a look at the Nervii resistance that's up ahead. That agent we can put into a stance. There's still a Nervii agent there and another one there. We should be ready to siege Vesontio. None of my armies have any siege equipment, so we have to stop and build it, which is honestly a bit annoying. Continue the siege there. We beat back the Delmatae over here with this mercenary army. The mercenary army did quite nice for me, actually. And that's going to be the end of the Delmatae faction, which means my border is now secure. One thing I was going to do was actually trade these crossbowmen over. Yeah, we'll trade crossbows for other units in that army. And let's go see how Hannibal's doing. He's got another siege underway here. He's been sieging for quite a while. His guys have taken quite a bit of attrition, and it's still giving me worse chances. And honestly, with as much attrition as I've taken there, I'm not real confident in this fight. I'm actually gonna break the siege and kind of fall back a little further into my territory. I'm actually thinking, let's come over here and let's drop an ambush so that if the enemy comes by on the road there, we might be able to pop an ambush out. So, almost need some siege equipment with Hannibal back here, but I don't think I've done the research to actually build any siege equipment. There we go. Let's check out down here in Egypt. Need to take Moreau. Go ahead and trespass on the Blemmies, and we'll come down here and take them out. Alexandria still safe. Should be churning out plenty of food in Egypt now. And we got so much food. Let's just go ahead and build up that settlement. Let's see, how many turns before I can start getting to the Apulian heavy infantry? 7 turns? So, still a little ways out, not crazy far out. Okay. Well, we got Vesontio besieged. Doing all this besieging is kind of hurting my guys a lot. It may not hurt me to just see if I can recruit, like get a hold of some siege equipment. Let's see. This judge, what do I get here? Tax rate boost. Let's do that one. Sacred Company. This army has some nice upgrades. This is the general, though. Let's give him an extra cunning and an extra zeal. Okay. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Got a lot of conquering going on the map. Seems like some of you were opposed to me crushing the Greeks. Some of you were all for it. I do think that I'm probably going to betray them, but I'll wait for the right moment. I won't go straight after them. I want to make sure I have some really fun stuff to crush them with.
We demand only a modest
You're asking me for money when I'm about to destroy you. Probably not the best bet. Certainly not going to make me change my mind. Okay, we're going to get attacked. Actually, we're going to get an ambush here, I think. No, they saw me. So I'm defending against the Caledonians. I could just retreat, and then I'll get to re-attack them since my ambush failed. Kind of sucks that my ambush couldn't... Actually, they're going to chase me down. How far do they get to move in one turn? Alright, well, they got all these champions and stuff. They're going to be pretty strong, but I still don't think they're going to fare that well against my guys. So they're pushing the attack here, but I don't... The numbers are going to give it to them, but the actual fights, I don't see that going in their favor. My hoplites consistently seem to crush these guys on the charge. And my heavy cavalry has been pizzoning just about anybody they came up against. I'm not even sure I'm real big on that Carthaginian noble cavalry because it almost seems a little more delicate than the melee cav, and the melee cav seems to do just fine on charging. We are going to be fighting uphill, which is irritating. Yeah, I mean, there's really no good position for me to fight from here. I might deploy way over here. Let's do this. My cavalry didn't take many losses, interestingly enough. Let's go ahead and start the battle. I'm going to try and push up. Form a line where I'm not at such a disadvantage on the hill.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and push. Went way below the map. Come on. Alright, there we go. So I see some Britain troops kind of moving around. They're going to probably want to gather all their reinforcing forces, that's good for me. It's just going to give me more time to get in a position where I'm not fighting at such an uphill. because that was a pretty massive uphill disadvantage that I was going to be facing. Kind of like to get my guys clear up here. I don't know how far I'm going to be able to get before the AI comes after me. AI is not moving towards me yet, which is good. This is going to give me a chance to secure the high ground for myself. My guys, though, are very slow. Lots of very heavy infantry, and they're running uphill. So it's going to take them a considerable amount of time to get in position. And if I were to get coordinated attacks on me right now on this blob, it'd be pretty bad. AI looks like they're still forming up, though, so it should give me the time that I need. And even at fast forward, it's taken forever. Movement speed on DEI is painfully slow. It'd be nice to get an uphill advantage somewhere, but I mean, even right here, it just put me on even ground, and that's all I need. AI might be beginning to push. Yeah, I think they are starting to push. I'm going to go ahead and push my infantry forward to this point. And let's take these guys forward. I need Hannibal to support the infantry fight in the center. Get the cavalry moved up. Good play.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Yeah, now the terrain is not so unfavorable for me. Whoa. Whoa, horsies. Pull back. And let's just hold the flank for my hoplites here, because we are, positionally speaking, we've got our flanks a little bit insecure. Get all my guys into phalanx. And we need to push. Okay, there's a skirmisher cavalry there. Let's just ignore it. Push forward. And let's see. Let's fire on those cast champions a little bit. Soften them up. Okay. Alright, we're about to get an infantry engagement. Let's charge here. Those levy spears are not going to do good against my painted ones. Alright, so I'm just going to hold this flank with the cavalry. Okay, charge there, charge there, charge there, charge, 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 wrap up the flank, and let's keep wrapping up the flank. Bring my general up a little bit. Let's return fire on those Briton javelins back there. Our charges have been successful. There's no more enemy infantry on my flank over here. Just Briton slingers, so we should be able to push through the forest and get them with their cavalry. I'm going to push my general forward here real quick just to... Yeah, I'm going to go start chasing skirmishers. More reinforcements coming up. Naked Spear. I might actually just kind of form up a secondary infantry line here while I keep crushing through the first. Okay, don't chase those skirmishers anymore. It's not worth it. Go for those javelins. Yeah, just get away. Come back here and smash the cast champions. Let's actually just go back and form up. Let's take out the Briton slingers over here, so my painted warriors will be safe. Okay. Alright, so I think we've pretty well crushed this big mess. We need to get this cavalry to safety behind my infantry. Same thing over here where all their guys have routed. Let's just pull my cavalry through the line to safety. Actually, we can do a rear charge right there while we're there. Got a hoplite that's kind of gone too far forward. Come back and fill that hole. Get back here and reform. Yeah, we need to get back and get reformed. Get my general back here. Get that cavalry back up to the flank. Okay, this cavalry is going to need to get back up here. Okay, Carthaginian cav back here. actually more Briton slingers. What happened to my other cavalry? Okay. So I actually ended up with 3 of my cav over here. Let's not do that. Let's pull them back. I'm trying to make sure I don't get overextended and screw up somewhere, but I'm trying to get these Briton slingers. And it looks like that's going to work out for me. Start firing on those mercenaries. Okay, charge the chosen spear band here in the center. Okay, my painted warriors, let's bring them up. Get these guys lined up. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of pull my cavalry through again, get them back to safety. Okay, the secondary groups that are coming in for the enemy, there are some cast champions here, and they are probably better than my Libyan infantry. Sorry, it's just difficult for me to get you all close up sometimes. Let's bring up some painted warriors over here. Take out those warriors. See if we can start collapsing in on this flank. Double up on the cast champions. That levy spearman caught my cavalry. That's not what I wanted. But they didn't fare so well in it. Let's kind of get some last close-ups. Yeah, that was kind of a crazy fight. Weird terrain and everything. So again, sorry it was kind of close up. But I got you a few more close-ups on the last battle. Didn't do so good there because I had to make sure we did well in this one. And we absolutely crushed the Caledonians there. Their infantry is just not good against mine, and they're going to have to find a way to do better. They come with tons of slingers, but their slingers just aren't bringing home the bacon as far as getting the kills. So that's going to be their main drawback. And my infantry is just absolutely in beast mode. My cavalry's mopping up kills. My skirmishers did fairly well there too. So yeah, Hannibal did quite well there. Now these guys are going to be a lot softer, a lot easier for us to take out because they won't have all those reinforcing armies. So I'll get retrained a bit, head back north, and take Eladon, or whatever it's called. So yeah, those guys came chasing me, maybe feeling like they had the upper hand there, but got the tables turned on them. I'm upset my ambush didn't work because I never remembered to set it, and then it failed that time. Really? Korea is going to get hit by the Sequani? They're not going to succeed, so... Get the heck out, dirtbags. Oh, and the Sequani are going to attack me over here. Well, that's going to have to wait for the next episode, but I do feel like we've naked longswords, huh? Will be a fun battle. I'll save it for then. HeirofCarthage signing out for now.